Hello everyone, this is Shubhra Vishwash. Now I'm gonna talk to you about the mistake of grammar, making mistake in grammar while I speaking in English, because it is essential to overcome our my mistake when I speak deliberately, and it is essential for fluent speaking and co and fluent speaking. That is why I wanna make a video for making mistakes in grammar, and so that I can overcome the mistakes very rapidly and significantly, and it is reduced. It will be reduced my mistakes while I speaking English fluently and practicing regularly. Okay. Now I'm gonna share 12 tense in this video for for overcoming the mistake of English grammatical tense, and I use 12 tense in this video based on the grammatical mistakes while I speaking. Okay, and so you find me the mistakes while I speaking. You find me, obviously you find me, because yeah, I have a beginner level and I start my journey here. So of course you search me, you guide me, you pray for me, and thank you if you guide me. And uh, it is my first video for English practicing, and by using various tips and tricks. So hello, okay, no problem. One my girlfriend messages me. She is tired because of her class, the lengthy class. He is preparing. He is preparing for PCS and others exam. That is why she regularly class and practice for PCS. Anyway, practicing in English is speaking English is very much difficult, because actually I am a non-native speaker. So but I am a Bengali. I am native speaker in Bengali, Bangla. I cannot remember, I cannot setting the rules and regulation of my language. I cannot think about the grammar. Um, I do not think the grammar. I do not think my mistakes while I speaking in Bangla, because from the birth I have been I have been we have been practicing a lot and lot things about Bangla, and it is natural, given to you, your speaking, because no one can think about their grammar, no one can think in because grammar is very critical issue that that are actually interrupt you while speaking. uh, no one think about the grammar, because grammatical kill the time. If you think about the grammar, you make mistake, you stop that point, because grammar was is a complex thing. You cannot memorize the grammar, you cannot utilize the grammar when you speaking. And while mm, I while I I okay, last few years I studied lot of grammatical rules and rules and practice in writing, because I prepared myself as a job holder. So there had no compulsory boundary to speak in English fluently, because only Viva can only Viva the examiner, only Viva examiner sometimes asks you in English language. Only then you need speak in English. But on the other hand, no sector require speaking English fluently, but all the sector uh, need English is writing, right? Writing, all sector needs writing skill in English. So I practice a lot of things about the writing skill, and making very complex sentence. I know that I utilize in writing, because it is essential, and that is why I got a job in private sector, then I got a job in banking sector of in government job. Mm, that is government job. My I'm a banker, and so it is a state owned bank, Jonathan Bank. It is the largest, it is the second largest bank in our country. And lots of people are served by the bank, and we serve people their transaction and their essential part, their financial guide. uh, we are mm, we are providing we are providing a lot of things about financial issues, export import issues, and so on. I think only you can speak while you speaking while you speaking. Without speaking you cannot speak fluently. Actually, you think that uh, we made we made input we inputted many things, our grammar, about vocabulary, in my brain, and processing. But we could not get the output. We cannot try to output. And our brain is a is a um, has a magic. At first, you think as a CPU, as a computer. I Normally people input, and the computer processing, and then give you a output. As a human, as like that, as a human being, we input by using our eye, our our ear and nose, and our thinking, our sixth sense. We input our brain, lot of information. We input our brain, and brain processing them. Brain what brains do, brain processing them. Then brain try to output the processed data, but we cannot practice. We do not practice. We do not speak. We do not speak English fluently. We don't try to speak because our hesitation, because of our what I say, because of our let's forget. Okay, no problem. Forget is common scenario in this sector, in this speaking, while I am a beginner. I'm a beginner of speak English speaker. I'm a beginner speaker, and this is the very first video I give you a message that you use you beside me. I hope you stay with me, and I stay with you. It is a journey. Language is not a subject. Language is a journey. They have no limitation. They have no boundary. It's a journey. The more you practice, the more you be fluent. So I think I didn't use 12 sentence, 12 tense structure. Remember me, I used simple tense very much used very much time. I used simple tense all the time, and sometimes I used past simple tense, and sometimes I used present continuous tense, but I never used present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense and past perfect continuous tense, past perfect tense, and sometimes I used future indefinite tense, but never used future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense. Now I am trying to use those types of tense that will complete my video, and to serve the video to make the video, to serve the purpose of this video. Okay, so remember it. I am using those type of sentence structure. Okay. So let's start again. Present perfect continuous, present perfect tense. I have been used for 2 hours to improve speaking English, and I researched. I have been researched. I have researched some grammatical mistakes while I occurred while speaking in English before for 2 hours. I think it is mistake. It is my mistake. Sorry, but no sorry. And it's my journey, so I didn't say sorry. It's a journey. I make mistake 100 times, 1,000 times, million of times, but I am determined. I am confident I will overcome I must overcome. Mm, I do overcome. So now, present continuous tense. Mm, I was studying. I was reading uh, ChatGPT for learning, for overcoming the mistakes, and I was researching some things that I make video, and now this type of video. So um, present perfect continuous tense. I have been studying. In English mm, since my school life. Since my school life, uh, but but I didn't speak in English fluently because of lack of practicing in English speaking. So um, I now I understand English is essential as a English is essential to go abroad, and obviously if you um, if you will if you if you want to get a pass mark and standard pass mark of IELTS band 8, obviously you must speak English fluently, because without fluency, without correct pronunciation, you cannot get the mark band 8. So and that is why I practice here for speaking English fluently. I hope if I can practice regularly, I will overcome my mistakes, overcome my hesitation, and become a fluent speaker, become a confident speaker, and no one can mm, get back. Just forward. I'll go forward. I'll go forward. So uh, every day, I promised you, I promised myself, um, every day I speak in English uh, 1 hour to 2 hours every night after 10 p.m. Every day I am I will have been practicing for 2 hours every day. No compromise, no sacrifice in this sector. I must prove. I do prove I can do it. It is my self practicing. Self practice is the best practice. If you practice regularly, if you practice regularly, if you practice regularly, and uh, you will overcome. You will win. No one can interrupt you. But when you get engaged with someone, with other people, they interrupt you. They interrupt you. They sometimes they stay with you for a moment, but they give up. They gave up your company. Then you will get a trouble. So Self practice makes you better fluent speaker. So don't spend time lot of don't spend time about a partner, to search partner. Obviously I made mistake to get a partner, to search a partner. Many apps, many social media I used, but I did not get anyone to become my partner. Just 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and they interested. But no way, no way. Must you have practiced regularly every day? You must practice 1 hour. Obviously, you must practice 1 hour regularly every day. Otherwise, you cannot speak English fluently. But it is shame, shame. No one get a single minute, not a single hour to you for practicing in English. So I hope you understand my point, and I overcome all the sector without no without. I make mistake. I made mistake so much time, so many times, but I don't put uh, put pressure on my brain to overcome all these mistakes uh, at a fast time. At a fast time, I make mistake. I will make mistake. I will be making mistakes many times, but don't worry. Don't worry. It is myself. I don't worry. Don't worry. No worry. They have no reason. They have no reason to worry about it, about mistake. So it is 22 minutes. It is time up, and I'll give you another video, another topics. Stay with me. Okay. Thank you. Namaste.